Welcome back to If on a Winter's Night for Travelers. This is the third and final part of the series. If you've missed any of the parts, you can go back into the playlist and check them out. And content warnings, this one gets a little graphic. Depictions of World War One, surgery, a few other things. It's going to be a wild one. So, if you're not into that, or if you're a bit young for this, you may want to skip this video. Otherwise, let's see the conclusion to this long and twisted tale. Back on the train, everybody. And I was expecting Henry to meet me here, yet I can't seem to find him. But he must be here. Who else could have sent that invitation? Interesting. I've been asking myself the same question. I'm sorry, and you are? Apologies, my name is Jordan Samuels, and I'm a doctor. Your conversation caught my attention because I too cannot recall boarding this train, or even waiting at any station. Given the weather outside, I reckon I must have surely brought a coat with me, yet there seems to be no cloakroom anywhere. I've attempted to bring this up with some of the other guests, but unlike you, they don't seem to be bothered by it. I cannot explain it, but I feel like we should not be here. What do you mean by that, Doctor? Where else do you reckon you should be? I am not sure you would even believe me if I told you, ma'am. Oh, don't you worry about that, dear. If you only knew how much these old eyes have seen. I doubt anything could surprise me at this point. Please, sir, I think we all wish to hear what you have to say. Oh, I for one most definitely do. Very well, I guess I should start at the beginning then. I had been working late into the night. The Nameless Ritual. And through this incision here, we can observe that the pancreas shows signs of inflammation. This tells us that the patient likely suffered from Dr. Samuels. Let's see, we've got gallstones, cystadenoma, and alcoholism. I mean, the other two are pretty certain, but that one doesn't. Well, it's really rare, I think, but Going for gallstones. I think. Yeah, no, yes. Final answer. Maybe. Potentially? Yes. Well, this surely indicates that. Excuse me, Dr. Hayward. Yes, Mr. Lowell? Why are you talking to the janitor? Bastard. Now, boys, calm down. Dr. Samuels, you were saying. Yes, from this first glance, we can infer that he doesn't look like a doctor to me, more like a hoodlum. Keep an eye on the scalpels, Dr. Hayward. We don't want him to stick us up. Yeah, he could rob us blind and disappear into the shadows. Wow. I'll bet he's stealing material from the infirmary. Yes, to get it to whatever criminal elements he's in cahoots with. Check his boxers, Dr. Samuels. Some supplies have, in fact, gone missing lately. See, I knew it. Let's search him. Somebody hold him. Yeah, what a bunch of bastards. The nightmares are getting worse. With every day fasting, I have felt my will slipping further and further, but today marks the 33rd day. Tonight I can complete the ritual. I must carry out the final preparations. There is no time to lose. Those buffoons. Soon they will know what I am really capable of. Okay, look around. An iron bowl covered in red rust. A bowl of black lead. A copper bowl green from corrosion. If I perform the ritual correctly, the guardian should manifest itself in the mirror. If I face him with courage, he shall grant me power beyond all imagining. But if there is fear in my heart, well, I have nothing left to lose anyway. It is a lower magical process to make the guardian of the threshold physically visible by producing a particular mixture of a number of substances. A truly terrible spectral being confronts the magician, and he will need all the presence of mind and faith in security of his path. Seek not, then, to cross this threshold unless thou dost feel thyself entirely free from fear and ready for the highest responsibility. Man, that's okay. Then I can just go to the bookstore. My ritual dagger. I will need it later. I am afraid of sleeping. The neighbors again. Always the same fighting and screaming. This is the most complete treatise I have found on the esoteric use of herbs and plants. This is the passage I need. The sun shines on the heliotrope. Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. The visions of wormwood rush over Mars. The Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter, and the hemlock is Saturn's blessing. I think I've memorized it now. Don't count on that. These are the ingredients I require for the ritual. I'll burn the appropriate herbs at the appropriate time. Before that started, I should bring Mr. Williams his morphine. It is probably in my jacket pocket. The Wounded Man, an ancient medical illustration showing different types of injuries and diseases. This one has some particularly interesting notes. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the heart in the darkness, the hand of the darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. I will need this for later. I don't like that. The stars are right. Mars, Venus, and Saturn are retrograde. After a month of enduring their mockery with fists and teeth clenched, after months of study and discipline, the moment has arrived. The moment to reach out to the forces beyond this world. I should take Mr. Williams' morphine with me. I think I left it in my jacket pocket. Where is your jacket? Too busy being an occultist, man. I can't find anything here. I should take it to him before I get started. My career at the hospital is already on shaky ground. The last thing I need is to be caught taking supplies home. But his tuberculosis is terminal, and this is the only thing that can grant him some relief at this point. Yeah, terminal tuberculosis is not great. Especially during that time period. They had nothing to do. They had nothing for it. The Johnsons are always fighting. One of these days it will end in tragedy. I tried intervening once, but they won't beat me up. Some things never really change, even here. Good evening, Miss Williams. Dr. Samuels, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried you wouldn't come. I apologize. I got held up at the hospital today. How is he doing? Not good, doctor. He can barely breathe no more. And that cough, it ain't never been this bad before. Do you think he's... I am so sorry, Miss Williams. I wish I could do something. Despite all the medical advances of our era, consumption is a battle we've yet to win. But this will help with the pain, at least. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. Bless your soul, thank you. No need to thank me, Miss Williams. It is my sacred duty. Go to him now. He needs you. Yes, yes, of course. Thank you so much. Good night, Dr. Samuels. Bless you. All right. I think I already messed with the ritual. These stairs lead up onto the street. I have nothing to do out there. The ritual awaits. I have nothing left to do out there. Yep, already read all that. Okay, now how do I get this ritual started here? Let's see. Okay, red rust, mirror, form, yeah, courage, soul sucking. Yeah. So where's the book? All right, I can begin the final preparations now. And here's a whole bunch of herbs. All right, I need rose for sure. I think. Okay, now which one it goes in? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. And read the instruction manual again. Mercury for hyssop. Here's a wormwood rule. Venus, the sweetness of the rose. Sages, the wisdom of Jupiter. Hemlock. Yeah. Okay, so those are all the plants. Now I get the clues based on hue of metal. Yeah. Okay, sage, hemlock. Okay. See if I'm about to mess up the ritual. We good? A couple corrosion. I need to align the gate. That's right. Blah 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 blah. Gonna use magic to attack my oppressors. Forbidden Opus is 6 volumes. Man, that guy wrote a lot. This is the passage you need. The sun bursts golden flames. A violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Cast ye the symbol of Venus onto the flames of emerald, and engulf the crimson all that belongs to Mars. A raging azure inferno for Jupiter, a black grave for Saturn. I think I have it memorized now. You are very confident because I really am not figuring this. Well, we'll see if I go to the right narrative dimension. How crazy would it be if I did this wrong and then I just got an immediate game over? Like some sort of horrible tentacle thing came out of here, just yanked me into the void. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I performed the magics right. The elements are aligned. Now I must mark my skin with blood. One small cut in each spot shall suffice. Ah, now I need the blade. It is time. Oh, goody. I have to remember this. And I totally don't. No, my hand is hesitating. This is wrong. I must start again. I must wound myself 3 times. Sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in the darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. Mark him off forehead. No, my hand is hesitating. Okay, great. Right hand. Yeah. chest. Okay, that's 2 for 2. Right hand, chest. Oh man, what else? Doesn't make sense. Oh no, that's stomach or no. My hand has this doesn't feel right. I'm gonna start again. Okay, so right hand. Eek. Chest. Groin. Oh man, why? Yep, that was it. It's time to enter the magic circle. So casual about that. What is this? This is not what I expected. Am I meant to cross over? Go to him? So be it then. Audentes Fortuna Uvat into the portal. This is markedly crappier than my apartment. Where am I? Is this really the side? And that must be the guardian at long last. I must remain calm and focused. I prepare myself for this moment. I am ready. Nobody has slept here in a long time. The moment has come. O great keeper of the gates, guardian of the threshold, I beseech thee, hear my plea. I have opened the way. I face thee with no fear. Soil, bitter, blood, void, price. So I think that's it. Putrid, rotten, price, taken, scorn, price. Failed, trapped, flesh, unworthy. Okay, so, what am I trying to get out of this? Vengeance! Nah, that's... No, I'm not. Am I? No. I was talking about making people pay for this. So definitely vengeance. Yeah. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek revenge. Teach me thy lessons of wrath, that I might humiliate my enemies. Scorn, blood, void, empty, spill, price. Adversary, flesh, sacred, blood, sacrifice, blade. I don't understand. According to my books, he should speak clearly, distinctly, and offer counsel and guidance. Whoever this creature is, it is not the guardian. What am I meant to do now? Where am I? What is this place? Present, another, same crossroad yesterday, together. All converge, time, possibilities. I can barely make sense of it. It's gibberish. Crossroads? Is this a place some sort of limbo? Why is the guardian not here? I carried out every step of the ritual to summon his physical form. What else do I need to do? Sacred, all, burn, erase, price. Tribute, mind, purpose, flesh, fire, soul. Not one enough, only one failure. This makes no sense. None of the texts I read mention something like this. Yeah, of course not. Why art thou then? Speak thy name. Once, ever, Jordan, tripped, always, doctor, together. Gone, scalpel, was, both, worthy. Samuels, trapped, punish, both, ever, punish, flesh. Madness! I am Jordan Samuels, foul creature, trickster. Wow. I'm wasting my time. I will not get any answers here. I need to try something else. Yeah, so that's not great. Scribbles. These look like notes. Is this my handwriting? How can this be? I do not remember ever writing this. I have given my memories away to the waters. I barely remember who I am. My soul is scorched, black and stump, all my acts of kindness undone. I do not know what they will demand of me, body. I fear that this has all been for nothing. But I cannot turn back now. God help me, if he still remembers my name. Strange. Yeah, so nobody has slept here in a very long time. Yeah, I think they don't put those kind of warnings in because people don't make it back to provide the warnings for evil sorcery. There was a passage in the book. Illume the darkness ahead of thee. Take not a single step forward until thou art positive thou hast sufficient oil in thy lamp. The lamps of the guides whom thou hast hitherto followed will no longer be available to thee. Yet the light seems to be keeping him alive. Taken away might kill him. But it is my craving for revenge that has brought me here. This fire is mine. It belongs to me. Nothing shall stand in my way, not even myself. I shall not waver. I shall not fail. Oh, okay. A warning, but I shall not fail. So does it mean right or no? Some other me, the one who fails. I cannot think about this now. I must push onwards. Well, not going back that way. Looks like there is no go back through there. Well, this looks great. The Johnsons. Something horrible, terrible happened here. Miss Williams, is that you? Are you alright? You monster! You killed him, you monster! I cannot let this get to me. It is a test, just a test. I did what I had to. Yeah, he was gonna die slow and painfully. Dear Lord, is it alive? The stairs, they no longer go up to the street, but downstairs. Yeah, this doesn't look like a fun journey, and I think the sewer kind of... I cannot see anything ahead. It looks like a dead end, but it has to be this way. There's nowhere else to go. Deep breath. Oh yeah, it's like right up to chest level. Slogging through cold water, because there's no way it's warm. I really hope it's not warm. I recognize these bookshelves. I've seen this place before in dreams. I was lost in a maze of corridors trying to find something, but I can't remember what or why. Most of these books are moldy and rotten, but some of them are in surprisingly good condition. Arzamandi, Song of Songs, Kama Sutra, The Spirit and the Flesh, always inextricably intertwined. Romance novels, love stories, bundles of letters. This whole section is a monument to the depths of the human heart. They seem to be relatively recent. I recognize some of Miss Austen's works. Oh, this is going to be a fun little journey. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. Classic romantic novels by Shakespeare, Stendhal, Dumas, Calvino. I've never heard of him. He's never heard of you. There's barely anything left in these. I can only make out some tomes on Baroque and classic music, and some titles in Arabic. Hand-bound volumes upon volumes of sheet music. Most of them are too moldy to make anything out. This whole section seems to contain only military treatise and history books. This whole section... Okay, yeah, same thing. These are extremely worn out. They must be really old. The Art of War, The Conquest of Gaul, The Treasures That Combine All Arts. I can barely read any titles on this shelf. The books are caked in dried mud? These are all books about the Great War. Diaries, maps, field reports. Saint Mihiel, I was never there, but I know some men who were. Meuse, Argonne, I was so close to some of these places. And sorry to anyone who's French who heard me saying those things. Yeah, I know I did not pronounce those well. Okay, good. So there's not. There are a bunch of dog tags scattered around on this shelf. They're covered in a thick layer of dust. These are all about the Great War. Yeah, same thing. And I think no, that okay. Great War Diaries. Okay, I think that's the end of this section. All of these seem to be either novelizations of famous battles or biographies of military leaders. Okay, that was the military section, I guess. It's over here. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you yet. It seems like it's going to be story progression. I got 10 million bookshelves to go through. Child rearing manuals. Most of them seem to be quite modern. These are all children's books. Bedtime stories, fables, fairy tales. These are all children's books. Okay, same thing. Some photographs covered in dust, a rattle, a pacifier. How did this end up here? These seem to be photo albums rather than books. There are some framed photographs lying around too. They all feature babies and young infants. Children's folk stories. I recognize some of these titles. Tales of Anansi, The Adventures of Briar Rabbit, all the pretty little horses. Because friendship is magic in this place. Child manuals, all modern. Okay, cool. So that's the kids section. I'm assuming we're in some sort of like grand library kind of thing. Kind of like in Skyrim with Apocrypha. This place feels old beyond words. These shelves are full of diaries. Many of them are still secure with small metal locks. I can barely make out the set that most of them don't even have titles. They look like diaries and manuscripts. These shelves are full of diaries. Many of them are still secure. Okay, yeah, same thing. Humidity and mold have damaged them beyond recognition. Could these have been drafts of stories? Last wills? Confessions, maybe? A mess of handwritten notes, signs, missives, and leaflets. Stacks and stacks of loose papers, most of them handwritten, but some are typed. Did I just get an achievement for reading all these books? Or at least the titles of these books? Alright, let's go talk to the giant monster. God! Another creature? It's not acknowledging me. Does it not know I'm here? Or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? Here, my name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles and dreamed. Art thou the keeper of this place? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. There seems to be something else. It seems to be listening to something. But what do you mean it's listening to something? I hear none. Actually. No. Oh, crying baby in the darkness. That's always a good idea. It is growing louder. How could there possibly be a child in this place? Yeah, how could there possibly be a child here? It's coming from inside this book. This is my family. Grandparents, father, aunts, mother. So this baby she's holding must be me. But I've never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to that creature. Maybe it was guiding me to it for a reason. I'm sure this will have no consequences. It wants the book. Bruh. What am I doing here? Was I not... Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looks so much like this place. And was that creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? It's paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. Well, that's definitely not great. Pretty sure it just ate my memories. Whispers. They seem to be coming from this corridor. We didn't roll. Blah, that's not that one. The whispers are coming from this book. There's a note inside. And not any note. That note. That furiously scribbled threat slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares, the murmurs uttered under their breath, or the jeers and the scoffs, if they felt courageous enough. I can feel my blood boil just looking at it. Is this what it wants? To remind me why I'm doing this? To strengthen my resolve? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to the creature. Yeah, this journey's not going to end well. I seem to be giving it everything. It wants the book. Everything that makes me me. What am I doing here? Was I not? I was holding. Was I carrying something? Or perhaps that was a dream. It looks so much like this place. It's paying me no attention whatsoever. Looks like it's trying to hear something else. Which is another part of me, I guess. Small music for methods, from what I can see. Courses on different types of instruments and learning. There's no gramophone. The music is coming from inside this book. The sheet music from Fritz Kreisler's Liebs... Oh man, forget it. Of course it is. The day I received the acceptance letter from the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery, I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on the fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. It did seem back then like I was destined for great things. But why this? Why now? Why am I even here to start? Maybe if I take this book back to that creature, I will get some answers. I'm beginning to doubt that. It might just be the fact that it keeps eating my memories, but something tells me answer is another thing it gives. I was calling a librarian. Most librarians I know don't eat books. Yep, same thing as before. Okay, now I have to go bring another piece of myself, I think. Paying attention, try to hear something. So far I've given it the shame and anger I feel, my childhood, like me getting accepted to medical school. What else we got? It sounds as if a battle was taking place right here, but I see nothing except books. Well, this is the war section. Field reports, yep. Not going to butcher those twice. It's coming from this book here. A map. Sachal, France. September 1918. They called us the Harlem Hellfighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties that we were taken off the line the very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wants me to find it. I should bring it back to see what it wants. It wants to nom it. Well, barbecue sauce on there first. Alright, I wonder how much more of me I have to give it. Of course it wants the book. So, childhood, my experiences in war. And, let's see. What else is there left of a man? After you've given up your innocence, your hate, scorn, your pride and accomplishments, your experiences. Who is that? It sounds more and more familiar the closer I get. Classic romantic novels, yeah. Why is somebody crying? And still crying. And still crying. It's coming from this book. There's a letter inside. This envelope, this handwriting, I don't even need to open it. I'm sorry, Eunice. You deserve so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. I was so wrong, I wish I could undo all the pain I caused you. Did that creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I guess there's only one way to know. And I guess love. So, giving up all the major emotions and pieces of the psyche. Of course it wants the book. Here you go. Num 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 that. Oh, that's different. Wait, they're just like leave it shut. Oh, thank God. Okay. They save you from pronouncing more things in French. Which we have all seen here I'm not good at. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember anything. Who am I? Dear Lord, what happened here? A crater and a dead soldier's remains. Did a battle take place here? I'm gonna go with yes. This looks a lot like a trench. Yep. Looks like a makeshift infirmary. I am somehow familiar with these kits. Okay, same thing again. Bloody sheets and what seems to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. Yep. And the remains of an old church. That was very common. Dr. Samuels, welcome to the Chapel Perilous. I've been waiting for you. Do I know you? Apologies, I seem to have... What did you call me? It's alright. I know what you've done. It's all gone now, your name. But yes, you do know me. You did a good thing for me once. Did I? Yes. And never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire divinity into your hands, and acted with the certainty of a thunderbolt. Life and death laid bare before you. Such a sight to behold. That sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me, and my pain was yours. But this soul of this kindness, you need it for another purpose. This fire must be wielded again. The Guardian? Ah, you still remember. Yes, the Guardian, like the text says. I must become a perfect and glorious being or fall a prey to corruption? And should this occur, I would drag thee also down with me into a dark and corrupt world. And you do also remember what brought you here, don't you? Yes, I came here seeking revenge. Yes, and yet it is also said that my threshold is fashioned out of all the dread of the strength needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today, you must free yourself of this burden of bygone lives. Look around you. You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then. You didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels, like you freed me. And I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. All right. A gauze bandage is covering his eyes. Good Lord, his hands. Only an explosion could have done this. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is I am a doctor. Doctor. Not here. Left. He left. Not here. All right, we got some choices here. What is your name, soldier? Shh. Sleep. If I could just sleep. Doctor said he'd make me sleep. He said he would. He would come back, help me sleep. He left. He's holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all his strength. Pain must be unbearable. He has been blinded by shrapnel. His hands have been blown off almost completely, and he is delirious with fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours, or days if he is unfortunate. Well, that's cheerful. There might be something useful here. A jar with some opium pills. 8, maybe 10? They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in tablet form is not very common. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to. Why do I remember all of this? I need to find some water. Nobody can swallow that many pills in a dry throat. Well, no. How about over here? No. No, like regular can't. No. Don't. Okay, nothing over there. That's still the guy. Oh. Holy water. Some water will help him swallow the pills. But I need a container of some sort. Of course. I need a canteen, a cup. My own 2 hands would do. Oh, but I found a canteen. An empty canteen. Alright, now put some holy water up in there. This will have to do. Sorry, this will probably taste like baby. Here, soldier. You can sleep now. I'm sorry for having kept you here so long. Farewell. I hope the pain is finally over. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself. So I have been told, but I have no memory of my name. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you. Yes, Doctor. I remember you. I've been here so many times. I've done this so many times. Over and over, waiting here, hoping that you will bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time, and you never look back, you bastard. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. I can't remember any of these things. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the nervous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything, over and over. He just wants to sleep, but he can't forget you either. And Jim? Seen him yet? Doesn't talk much, that one. Only moans sometimes when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure in that blackness of his, there's a name echoing again and again. His legs. He must have stepped on a landmine. Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I will help you. Wouldn't you like for me to do that again? Not a chance, Doctor. Get me a bullet and I'll take care of it myself. And what is your name? Name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke. They used to call me that. Not anymore, I guess. Well, let's find a bullet for old Luke here. And guessing Jim also needs to exit this mortal coil. Bloody sheets and what seems to be corpses. This must be an improvised field. Okay, yeah, that's not anything important. The plank has almost collapsed. I don't think it is safe to cross. Fine, I guess I'm not going to cross. I want to go check out that body and see if he's got a bullet on him. Let's see. Only ashes remain, and his pillow. The bell tower has been blown to smithereens. The place must have sustained a terrible bombing. Where have I seen this banner before? It looks so familiar. Call back to the Harlem Hellfighters. Can I find anything useful to put this dude in a better place than here? There's nothing left of use there. Half his jaw has been shot off. He is alive somehow, but barely conscious. He is also bleeding from his stomach. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen onto a piece of metal or a fence. He is wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there's some ammunition left in it, but I will not take it and leave him like this. I need to find a way to help him first. I am sorry. I have been told what I did, even though I cannot remember. But I will not walk away this time. Alright, now how am I going to accomplish that goal? So there's nothing left there. They really don't want me to go across that bridge. Those are just empty beds. That's a baptism font. It would be pretty messed up if I dragged them over to the baptism font, but There's some dirty rainwater pulled up in the basin. Okay, fine, it's not holy water, I guess. Actually, Father, can you come out here just a sec? Luke guy. Say, Doc, what do you think will get me first? The gangrene or the infection? Just kidding, I already know. It's happened so many times, always the same way. Not gonna be any different now, is it? Well, cheerful as ever. His legs, demo mine, still, playing gun kata with his gun, and bloody sheets and what seems to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. Okay, yeah, same thing. The important pillow. He would no longer need this. Well, yeah, he burned it to ash. Oh, we're gonna one over the cuckoo's nest him. Sorry, soldier. It's time to go home, soldier. Yeah, that's hard. I can take these bullets now. Goodbye, Jim. A handful of ashes. I found what you wanted. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought the day would come. Now, you might want to step back a bit. I hope you found your peace at last. Only ashes now. Alright, time for confession. It is done. I'm ready, Reverend. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Is there anything you wish to confess? I don't know. I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief, guilt, horror, pride, anything. But the only thing I feel is empty, hollowed out. I am so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not. You've done well. How? What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There's but one more trial ahead of you. And you shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing, not even who I was. What will I ask? What do I want? You need to remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice. And you've been feeding him ever since, with every action, every decision. Every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved. Everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupt, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him will you be able to cross the threshold. But fear not, you will understand soon enough. Now go. And that's not great. Dr. Samuels, so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited. Oh, to cross the threshold at last. You've given so much, so much. But let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. Oh, no, don't bother. There is nothing left of you but flesh. We are your voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now, pay attention. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, doctor. Oh, oh God, I have to actually find this. I have, oh God. Nope. Wrong! Start again. Okay, so we're up here. I have, no, no, wrong. Start again. I have, where are you? Given. Okay, where's the one? Nope. You're not listening again. I have given my mind to the waters. Excellent. Peel back the first layer now. And listen carefully. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Repeat, doctor. Oh, God. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Good, good. Now the second layer. Take that scalpel and go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Do it now. Now listen once more. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Repeat, doctor. I now surrender my flesh. No, wrong. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Excellent, excellent. Now the retractor. Stretch the skin. Open the yawning gate. The hungry void awaits. Now listen one last time. And I offer my blood to the mirror. Doctor, repeat. Repeat! No, no, wrong! Start again. And I offer my blood to the mirror. Yes, yes! You know what to do. You know what to do. Open the threshold. Open the path to the guardian. Become the empty, yawning void. Doing a pretty good job of walking without any organs. Oh, what is this? Ah, the hollowed one. The hollow one, finally, at last. It feels like I've been stuck here for an eternity. Very well, then, let us get this over with already. Exist no more. Yes, yes, at last! Is this everything we are, then? Wow. And I'm already wearing the mask. I should not cross without the invitation. Where did I... Time to get out of here. I remember nothing after that. Well, that's quite a story. The question is, where are we now? What if this is yet another test for me? For all of us? Oh my, what an idea. Look around you, Dr. Samuels. The only thing that is being put to the test here is how many glasses of champagne one can drink. Layla, can I have a word? Please, excuse me if you will. As I was saying... Say, is it getting hot in here? It does feel like it. Hey. What are you doing mingling with the humans? Are you tricking them again into telling you their stories? You know I can't help it. And you know it's not allowed. What do you find so fascinating about them anyway? I don't know. I wonder how it feels for them, I guess. The pain, the constant struggle, dying alone and forgotten, by their own hand even. But we can't mingle, and we can't allow ourselves to... Wait, what did you mean by that? By what? By their own hand, even. If that's true, they should be at the back of the train. What are they doing here? I don't know. They just told me. You heard. No, there's something else here. Don't tell me you invited them personally. Please, don't tell anybody. You gave them masks. You sent invitations. You collected them. You can't do this. They were meant for below. You know how strict the numbers are. Are you insane? These ones deserved it. You should have heard what they went through. That is not your call to make. I know, I'm really sorry. It won't happen again, I swear. Oh, for the glory of... All right. I won't say anything, but please don't do this ever again. They were meant for below. We're still going below, just a little less deep for them. Eligible for the redemption lottery every 144,000 years, even. Maybe never. Still a better chance than what they had up there. Please, I just wanted to hear their stories. Layla. You're gonna get us sent to the swamps one day. Well... Wow. Oh, a lot of thoughts on that. Yeah, so... Excellent game. I loved it. There was a lot of hard parts. I unfortunately did this in one take, so I couldn't, slow my speed down on some of those clickings, so... If you notice the audio desync, that's what happened. And there's no way you didn't notice. It got pretty bad at some points. But I did get all the text right out. Yeah. So, if you like the game, I didn't play every branch. There are a few different things you can do. I don't know if they're major changes, but there's some story stuff in there. You can go check it out. I would suggest it. Play the game for yourself and enjoy. There may be a few things I glossed over or missed. Yeah, feel free to go back and support the creators, because this was awesome. Oh, and a poem by Elmy Dixon here. But yeah, I really do suggest the game. Thank you all for coming with me on this journey. If you did enjoy this, like and subscribe. Praise the algorithm, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and no rituals.